morning, my YouTube fans. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your subscribe and likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Today I'm going to talk about what is to get your CDL. See, after you get your CDL, people think that because of the money or because you're going to do something better for your life. No, getting your CDL is more than that. It's more than money. It's more what you think. Getting your CDL is the way of life, the trucker life. Okay? You see, when you get your CDL, everything is easy, everything is nice and dandy until you know the real truth about this industry. For the past 40, 50, 60 years, the trucking industry has changed. It's really changed, and I want to put it up there so you guys knows what it is to be a trucker. Okay? And yes, you're gonna end up looking like this. You're gonna have beard. Maybe you're gonna have a stomach. You're gonna be a little overweight. And sometimes you don't have time to stop and sit down, really enjoy the meal like everybody, or order some food. No, sometimes you have to stop in the fast food, order what you gotta get, or the gas station food, and keep going. And let's not discriminate the way that those people look because they're overweight or because they haven't took a shower for 3 days or 5 days or etc. Or we don't know why is the issue, All that I can tell you is for the past 8 years, I experiment in my own skin. I did over the road. I worked for 4 or 5 companies. And let me tell you, the trucking industry has changed. Companies don't care. The insurance don't care. The big companies, you name it, Walmart or Cisco or Cheney Brother or whatever it is. They don't care. They just want the product get delivered at all costs. When I say all costs, it means involve anything. Your life, accidents, tickets, you missing birthdays, you missing parties, you missing anniversaries, you don't get to see your family for days or maybe 3 days or weeks or months or years, even years. And it's sad. It's very sad. Especially if you have a wife, if you have kids. Right now I have a girlfriend, but I don't have kids. But can you imagine for the people that are married and they have kids and they have houses, they have to drive 2,000 miles, 3,000 miles, 4,000 miles, 1,500 miles, 600 miles, whatever it is. And they don't get to see their family for like a month or 6 months or a year. And yes, you're going to end up looking like this. You're gonna have a beard. Probably gonna be overweight. Probably gonna be unhealthy. But let's not judge, because we are the one that are moving the economy. We are the one that making the rich richer. We are the one that fooling the restaurants, so you can go and eat and have a nice meal. Keeping the hotel moving, keeping the grocery stock, anything, whatever. Keeping the gas at the gas stations. Keeping the gas station stocked with food, water. Whatever it is, you name it. Clothes, keeping the Target, everything with clothes, food, shoes, so you can go and shop and get your stuff. And it's very important because those products travel miles just to get there. And sometimes people disrespect us, cut in front of us, yell at us, or why are you going too slow? Oh, get out of my way. Oh, flick me off or throw me stuff. Like it happened many times. Anytime it happened to me. Whether it's you driving a semi, whether it's you driving a box truck, a dump truck, a reefer, dry loads, flatbed, oversized load, buses, coach buses, whatever it is you do, even a little truck, even a Zuzu truck, even a van, people just don't care. Okay? And this is the way of life. This is the way of trucking. This is the way that we look. It doesn't matter if you're black, Hispanic, Asian, white, woman, a man, old, young. This is our way of life. Sometimes we have to, this is the way we look, or we get a beer because we don't have time to shave, or we don't have time, to buy clothes. We don't have time to stop. We need to get the economy moving, and we need to get we play a big role. And when it comes to the economy, we sacrifice our life for others. We give all. We don't just give half. We give all. We give our family away. We give our freedom away. Like me, I have a schedule where I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning every day. I don't get to the company at 6 o'clock. And you know the time you get in, but you don't know the time you get out. Maybe you're going to get out It could be an early day. It could be a late day. Like when I go to Key West, I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. They'll be in the company at 4:30 in the morning. By the time I go to Key West with 21 stop delivering 500 cases to the restaurants and the hotels and private businesses and stuff like that, I don't get to home until like 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night, and that's 16, 15 hours a day. And by the time I get home, I'm tired. Sometimes I don't have time to sit down and eat. Either I stop in a Subway, or I stop in a Miami Sub or the McDonald's 24-hour drive-through, because it's already late. It's already 9 o'clock, and you know you're putting that to your stomach, and I know that's bad. That's bad food. It's a bad habit. But I just want to tell you guys, like, listen, this is what we got to go through. This is the pain that we got to deal every day, you know. And I want people to understand, getting your CDL is more than money. I don't care if you can make 60, 80, 100, $120,000 or even $200,000 a year. It's not even worth it. If you get in this industry, it's because you love and respect this industry. You got to do it for the love. Don't get into industry because of the money. Because it doesn't matter if you make $3,000, $5,000 a week. You don't get to enjoy that money. You don't get to go out and buy nice things or enjoy a nice meal or a nice trip. You don't get to enjoy that. You see, when you get your CDL, you need to get in the industry because you love what you do. You love driving trucks. It doesn't matter if it's a little truck, a box truck, a tanker, an 18-wheeler, a flatbed, an oversized load, a dump truck, you name it. I driven all. I driven not all, but some of them. And you need to love what you do. You know, you need to love because you love driving big things. You love the way sometimes you get to see the nice view, the nice mountains, the nice highways. You know, I used to do over the road. I used to go from Fort Lauderdale to New York and back weekly, every week. And now I think I'm doing local, but if you get in the industry, just get it because of the love. Don't get in this industry because of the money, or you try and leave McDonald's, or you try and leave a restaurant job, or whatever it is. Just get in this industry because you love what you do and you love driving truck. The problem with this industry is, let me tell you why there's a shortage of drivers. There's not no shortage of drivers. The only reason why there's a shortage of drivers is because the love and the respect for the trucking industry has faded away, has gone down the drain. People don't care no more. Companies don't care. Dispatchers don't care. The customer don't care. They just want to get their product at all costs. At all costs. You are their last resource. You are the bottom from the bottom from the bottom. You understand? We are from the bottom. We have no respect. They just want to get the product delivered. Rather you driving an old truck, a newer truck, an automatic, a stick shift, or whatever. And my respect for the old school truckers. For the old school truckers where they didn't have no GPS, no map. Drive a twin stick, an 18 speed, a 13 speed, an 8 low, or whatever it is, a 10 speed, a 9 speed. I mean, I only driven a 9 speed, a 10 speed, a 7 speed, a 6 speed, a 5 speed. But I never get the chance to drive an 18 speed. Hopefully one day I will. And a twin stick. And my respect for them. And no matter what race you are, you can be black, white, Hispanic, don't matter. A woman, a man, we all go through the same pain. We all go through the same hustle. Sometimes you go to places where you have to wait hours to get unload. And you sit there and you just have to sit there and just sit there and sit there and sit there. And thinking about your family, thinking about your children, your kids. And the trucking industry is very depressing. It's a very cold world. When I was doing over the road and I used to stop in North Carolina, exit 318, something like that, the Flying J right there, I used to be so depressed, so quiet and lonely. And can you imagine all those people going through, being months without seeing their family and their kids? We're human beings too. We have feelings, just like you and everybody else that got a regular job, a office job, and Monday to Friday job, and 8 to 3, 8 to 5 job. We are human too. You know, we got feelings, we got family, we got kids. But I believe the trucking industry has lost love, has lost respect, and that's why there's a shortage of drivers. Not because of the money, not because it's new technology where they want to make a semi-autonomous, self-driven trucks that's gonna, fix the problem. No, it's not gonna fix the problem. You're still gonna have accidents. You still computer. Let me tell you something about computer. When it comes to weather and nature and the reality of life, computer cannot take the hit. Computer cannot take the loads or the beating that a real old school truck can take. Sensors, whatever you name it, chips, computers, they can go for so long and then they break down. They don't know how to last. They can't face the reality. But the main topic today that I want to talk about is getting your CDL. Getting your CDL, yes, you're going to end up looking like this. You are, because you don't have time to stop or even take a shower. Sometimes when I used to go to New York, I used to drive for 3 days, 2 days, not taking a shower. I used to stink. I used to stink. I'm not going to lie. I used to smell bad. But because in my mind, I wanted to get back home. I wanted to get back to Florida and see my wife and, my girlfriend and see my family and be on their birthday. And it was hard for me. It was very hard. And I just want to tell you the inside of what is to get your CDL. It's more than driving. It's more than the money. It's your life, man. When you get in this industry, please, people, please, I beg you, do it because you love driving these big machines. You love being here, and it's something that you enjoy and do. See, when I was a kid, when I was about 12, 13 years old, I can't really remember, I started collecting Hot Wheels. I started collecting model cars and die-cast cars. And I had about 200 and about 300 or 400 Hot Wheels, and I had about 1 or 3 18-wheeler die-cast model. And when I was a kid, I used to play that for hours and hours. And I used to love it. I used to go outside and play in the dirt. My mom had, hey, come inside. When are you going to come inside and eat? And because I used to love playing with the Tonkas, the real old school trucks that the kids used to play back in the days in the dirt, and I used to love that. I used to play in that, and the little bulldozer and the excavator, the forklift, the flatbed. I used to play all that. And when I got into the industry, I did it because of the love, and I've been driving trucks for the past 8 years, and I'm still young. I'm learning every day. You learn something new in this job. So that's why us as truckers, we have to respect each other. We have to come united as a community. And I respect the old trucker. I see them as my heroes. I see them people that I look up to, because those are the real truckers. When they used to drive those 18-speed twin sticks and whatever it is. My salute and my respect goes to you folks. And I learned from you. I learned because when you did that career, you didn't do it because of the money. You did it because of the passion, and you love driving truck, and it was on your family or on your dad, on your grandfather, and that's how you guys end up being in the industry. But the industry has changed. The industry has changed for the past 40, 50 years. That's why I don't follow companies. I don't get along with companies. I do my job as the safety as possible, and not because of me, not because of the company or whatever it is. I follow the DOT and the regulation that is established, because companies don't care. Sometimes they low you. They don't care if you overload or for something. Look at what happened with that young guy in Arizona. The brakes went out, whatever the scenario was. I ended up in this big accident that killed 7 people. And he was sentenced to 110 years in prison. People don't realize that when you get in this machine, it's about your life. It's you give it in all. You give it in all in here. This machine is very powerful. It's very dangerous. It's more dangerous. It's powerful. It's more powerful than you, than the cars out there, than anybody else. When you get in the seat, you're gonna realize, especially when you knew how nervous and how scared you were when you got in this machine. You sit down here and you turn this engine on and you grab this steering wheel, and you'll be like, wow. The feeling that you get, your heart start pumping fast, and you start getting nervous and scared, and you look into the mirror, see that you don't want to hit nothing, you don't want to hit a pole, you don't want to hit a car, you don't want to run over the person, or whatever the scenario is. And I'm speaking for every trucker out there. I'm putting my voice up there for all of them. I love all you guys. I love what you guys do. whether you're moving gas, whether you're moving animals, bulls, whether you're moving car haulers, garbage, whatever it is, construction material, food, people, buses, whatever it is you're doing. My respect for all those people every day putting their life out there. My main goal is the new people that coming in to get their CDL. Please, if you get into an industry, don't do it because of the money. Money comes and go. Sometimes, yeah, you want to go to this company that pay you maybe $500 more, $300 more. Yeah, but it's not going to make the difference. You still got to deal with the same BS. You still got to deal with the same rules. Ain't nothing going to change. Nothing's going to change. It's getting tougher and harder every day when you get your CDL. I remember when I got my CDL in 2014. Back then, it used to cost at least $1,800, $1,500, $2,000 for a CDL Class A. And for the B class was like $600, I think, $700. Now to get your CDL is about $8,000, $10,000 for the CDL Class A, and for a Class B it's like $2,000 or $3,000. Because the industries, the state, and everybody else, they look about this industry about the money. They don't care about you. They don't care for the people that's behind the wheel of here. But I'm speaking for us. I'm speaking for all the truckers out there. When you get in this industry, do it because you love what you do. You love moving the economy. You love this job. You love this professioning, you know. You love this career. You love delivering cars. Whatever it is, whatever you're doing out there. Whether it's a box truck, 26-footer. I don't care if it's a Freightliner, a Peterbilt, International, whatever you like to drive. Either it's automatic or stick shift. This industry has anything for all and for everybody. Whether you're a woman, a man, black, white, Asian, Indian, Russian, or whatever. This industry, you know, got many careers that you can choose, that you love to do. Don't do it because of the money. Don't do it for 80 grand a year, 70 grand a year. You have to willing to pay the price. You have to willing to sacrifice your family, sacrifice missing birthdays, missing anniversary, even on your own birthday. You could be at the gas station eating a hamburger, and that's you working on your birthday. Be thankful when you see a truck driver, when you see those people out there delivering every day. Be thankful, because if it wasn't for those people, you wouldn't have a plate at a nice restaurant sitting down with your family. Or you wouldn't have go to Walmart, go to Target, buying your clothes, buying a nice shirt, a nice t-shirt, or go to Ross, go to Spencer ass mall, or Aventura, whatever it is, buying nice stuff, buying perfume, stuff like that. Those products got there because a trucker delivered it, took it from the manufacturer or from the distribution center, delivered to that place, and got there. And the product is abused, the product is mishandling, the product is broken from those miles that travels every day. And my love and my respect for all those people that do over the road and go to 48 states. You know how hard that is, driving in the mountain, driving in the snow. Thank God I never experienced that, but one day I will. I want to experience what it is to drive in the snow, driving in the mountains. You know how dangerous it is to drive in those conditions. Driving in fully loaded tractor trailer. It's very dangerous, people. Don't do it because of the money. Don't put yourself out there, because you have to be willing to sacrifice your own life. You have to give it all. What I mean give it all, I already told you. Time, family, your own self. You have to even deny your own self, your own health. Your own health is put at risk when you do get your CDL. Okay, people? Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. And you just had to do it because I had to be a voice. I had to be a voice for me and for all those millions and millions truck drivers out there. Don't believe what social media tells you, that there's a shortage. That's why at the grocery store you can't find products, or you can't find this, you can't find that. Social media, the news, almost 75%, 80% of them is a lie, and maybe 10% of 20% is true what they're saying. The reason why it's to show this is because the truck industry has changed and has lost the love and the respect for this industry. Okay? Has lost everything. But I'm here this morning speaking for myself and speaking for those hundreds. You're gonna end up looking like this because you have to willing to sacrifice yourself. You're gonna be wearing sunglasses, you're gonna grow a beard, you're gonna wear khaki pants, jeans, boots, hat. I remember I used to tell myself, I'm not gonna never look like that. And yes, I did. I experimented for the past 8 years. I did. Thank you for watching, people. I love you. And stay tuned to more videos that I'm gonna be posting about what it is to get your CDL after 8 years. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And please comment too. I wanna hear your voice. I wanna hear your comments. Truckers, please follow me, comment on me too. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.